Welcome back to Best NH Life. Let's talk hiking. There is so much to offer, from rails to trails and gentle walks through the woods. Town trails, 52 promising a view, and 48 that take you 4,000 feet and higher. There are no shortage of hiking options, and these are just in New Hampshire. We've barely even touched Vermont and Maine. Hiking is just one of the things that drew us to New England, and every year we up our game a little bit more. From packs to shoes, trekking poles, and snacks, we tweak as we go, doing what we can to stay fueled and safe and ready to explore. If you're looking to get into hiking in New England, there are many other sites that can guide you along the way with far better information. One of our favorites is Taylor, the New Hampshire Hiker. She dives into the gear, reviews, gives insights on hikes and tips for staying safe, and she has a store in Guilford, New Hampshire. A bonus if you like shopping, and I do. Anyway, I will, however, share a few things we have benefited from hiking and things we are still learning. And really, isn't life a constant cycle of learning? Number one, it's always about the journey. So much to see and experience. Every day brings changes to the trail. Rain, sun, snow, mud, bugs, birds, blue skies, and blustery days. Each change brings its own unique experience. And if you're geographically challenged like me, it feels like an entirely new trail with every season change. How fun is that? Number two, find a good partner. Someone who is compatible or at least patient enough to wait as you huff and puff up the incline. A great hike is sharing it with someone who will cheer you up the rock scramble, share the views with you, laugh to make the miles more fun, and navigate the downhill or offer a shoulder when you don't quite finish the trail. Whatever the journey looks like, when you have a great partner, trials are halved and the fun is doubled. Number three, know your limitations and listen to your body and your instinct. I appreciate this as I get older, but it's good advice at every age. It's one thing to push through mental boundaries and quite another to risk injuring yourself because today just isn't the day. I'm always grateful for the Safe Hiker card, but I don't really ever want to use it. Unfortunately, it doesn't take much to turn a quick hike into a big problem, and this is where good preparation and physical awareness come into play. My personal little story on being prepared and listening to your intuition. I've taken exactly 1.2 solo hikes, well, at least with Bandit. And the first hike ended 15 minutes in because there was something very large in the woods. Most likely a fatty chipmunk, but I was not taking chances. Bandit and I were both spooked, so I was A-okay with my choice to retreat. Listen to your intuition. The second hike, I foolishly left my trekking poles home. Horrible choice, especially in the fall when every inch of the trail is covered with leaves. Anyway, our hike up was fine, but on the way down, I slipped on some leaves about a half a mile from my car. Fortunately, I only hurt myself enough to be annoyed for a few weeks, but painful enough to decide it's better to accept my limitations and hike with a buddy going forward. Many people hike and enjoy solo adventures, and that's fine. Hike your own hike is the saying, but as for me, that's a nope. Be patient with yourself. I have a goal to hike all the biggies and the beauties, but I've also adjusted that goal to a more realistic timeline. I mean, work gets in the way, and geographically, there's a fair amount of planning that takes place depending on the location of the hike, the weather, yada, yada, yada. It's a whole thing with the planning and the packing, so we just take it as it comes, one trail at a time. We're just happy to get out there. Number five, be present and open to experience the trail. The feeling I get being in the woods, along the rivers, on the cliffs, traversing the rocks, it's pretty surreal. A release of endorphins and gratitude. There's peace and awe and a true release of the daily annoyances and appreciation of the world around us. It takes a village, and there's always at least one point in every hike that I have a moment of appreciation for those who blaze the trails and built the bridges and positioned the rock steps. Some hard work. Someday I see us giving back to the trail community in maintenance and other avenues so that people can continue to enjoy these beautiful spaces. But whatever hike you hike, short hike, long hike, Stroll in the woods, one thing is always true. Post-hike naps are the best, and Bandit couldn't agree more. Until next time.